I've been wanting to do a video on my art process for a while now. I've come to understand that my style of doing things is rather unconventional, but there's a through line that threads into something more general I can have people relate to. My art is like mad science with chemistry. I start with one thing, I add another thing, then I see what explosion happens. Is it a pink explosion or a purple one? What if it just fizzles out and smells like grape soda? All those are a success in my book. I like to play with the medium that I start with. Sometimes I start with a pen and a piece of paper, and sometimes I start with something digital. Everything butterfly affects from this decision because paper and digital have such a different vibe, they make me feel different things as I'm drawing. Same thing goes for music, because sometimes if I'm working in a live format without metronomes, I'll have different emotions going into a piece than if I'm thoroughly annoyed by a click track by the time for lyrics. One thing I've noticed is that if I start drawing a face with the nose, it becomes the character's defining feature. Same thing goes for the eyes, mouth, and ears. It always changes how the character turns out. Most of the time I start with the eyes. I can't picture detailed faces in my head. It's prosopagnosia. They're all abstract and blurry. So I ended up memorizing the line patterns that make me draw a face. I've heard about something called blind sight, and it makes me wonder if I draw faces I've seen recently. Obviously, I don't see people with my drawing proportions, but the abstract expression and vibes of each of these characters are always distinct. It has me wondering if I just pick up each of these characters throughout my day. I usually just end up drawing a head around them, so the face is mostly the focal point. Lots of my faces start with the eyes, because the eyes are the pattern I know the best. Most of the time when I picture a face in my head, like if I really try, the eyes are abstract. I think that might be because I got brain damage at some point in my life. I'm not entirely sure. When I was in elementary school, I fell and hit my head once. It's not like I was seeing double after it though, so I don't think it was a major concussion. It's frankly really strange to me that my brain works the way it does sometimes. Like I'll have a hard time playing most of my favorite songs in my head, but I'll accidentally speak in the cadence of a 9-minute classical song, then 2 other songs after that. It's really strange. I don't know what to think of it, to be perfectly honest. If you want proof of that, then go ahead and watch my video explaining the problem of consciousness in 21 minutes. Like I accidentally sang this free jazz solo over Ravel's Bolero, Chopin's Nocturne, and Satie's Banana Pea when I was trying to lecture about consciousness, knowledge, and fate. It blows my mind every time I rewatch it because I didn't cut the video audio at all. I didn't cut the audio at all. A spectral analysis would prove that. Anyways, my art process is down to what accidents I choose to frame as deliberate. Sometimes my body and pen just do things, crazy things that actually support my points, and it happens to fall perfectly in time with the things that I'm saying. Things that I'd say several hours after the fact sometimes. I don't know how I do it, and frankly I feel like if I'm going crazy, it's because I'm talking about it. And that's a very real thing in my life. Elevators open and close on beat with the songs that I listen to. Really strange stuff. Anyways, if you like this, I'd appreciate it if you engage. If you leave a comment, I might write you a poem. And if you like this video, I might make more like this one. Oh, and ring the bell if you're a diehard. Anyways, with all that said, remember,